Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you all for your comments. We're doing the April 2018 monthly reading for the sign of Virgo. So what we have here is the Hierophant in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse, and the Nine of Swords upright. So I'm picking up the following story here with the Hierophant in the reverse. When this card shows up, to me, this card talks about change, about doubt, about chaos right now in your life. I'm sensing that Virgo, most of people out there are feeling confused and feeling pressured. If you're watching this video as regards your work life, maybe you're about to change your job, you want to move to another field, perhaps you want to change your office, you want to change your colleague, your superior, but this card talks to me about change. It also talks to me about, it shouts as if, trust no one. At this point in time, maybe you are trying to make some kind of commitments, let's say, with some new colleagues, or you're trusting new people. This card is telling you not to trust anyone so far. Be very careful with what you are being told. Be very careful with what you hear. Don't pay attention to gossips all around you. And before you make up your mind about a specific issue as regards your job, just let time go by, think about it seriously, and then make up your mind about anything that has to do with your job, okay? And most of all, trust no one, because maybe there are people here to manipulate you, and if they guide you in a wrong way, they will win, and they want you to find yourself in such a trap, okay? This is the message I'm getting with the Hierophant. Now, if you're watching this for a love issue, again, this card is telling me beware, be very careful, because I'm sensing that someone that you think is worth of your love is misleading you, and he's not a trustworthy person. If this is for a new relationship, if this is for an old relationship and you're already in a marriage or in a relationship, what you should do is be very careful, because I'm picking up the energy that your other half is trying to sneak around, you know, is flirting too much. Something is next to your partner. Someone is next to your partner, and they are trying to, you know, they're trying to take advantage of your loved one. And now I'm not saying this has to do with third-party situation, but something is happening. Maybe this is your energy too. Maybe you are flirting too much as a Virgo, and you are living your life on the limits as regards your relationship, okay? So be very careful, because this is a powerful card. When it's upright, it's a beautiful card. When it's on the reverse, there are messages coming out, messages that warn you about your future. And then you have the Emperor again in the reverse. Now the Emperor in the reverse is when you have lack of self-confidence, when you're acting irresponsible, when you're not able to organize yourself and your thoughts and your life. If you're watching this video for your job, and you up to now, this is a message for your job. In your job, because of this issue up here, because of the doubts and chaos and the pressure you are feeling, there is stagnation. You were expecting for something. Perhaps you were expecting for this change to happen, and it's not happening, and it's causing you to feel pressured and have a chaos in your mind. Stagnation is killing you. You see that there is no progress. And perhaps you're feeling as if you're losing your role as a leader, and that people are taking this role instead of you. Other people are taking responsibility while we were expecting to be these people. Okay, so something is misleading here. Something is here to warn you that something is happening behind your back. I'm also picking up that because of this being in reverse, you have a problem with a supervisor or with a superior. Okay, or if you are the superior, you're having a problem with your employees that are following your team. Okay, so this is an energy you should be very careful with. Now, if this is for a love interest, you're watching this video, this card it means that you have a relationship with or you will find yourself in a relationship with a very dynamic, very powerful person with huge self-esteem, but this self-esteem and this ego he has or she has will destroy you, because you will have so much pressure from all this egoist attitude, because you will feel suppressed. You will feel that he or she is only looking for himself, and you're left alone. And you're left alone feeling like the Nine of Swords. So again, if this is for a job-related issue, because of all these situations in behind your back, and because of all this stagnation here and not moving on and not being recognized, you have sleepless nights. You are feeling as if, nothing is moving on. You don't know what to do. You believe that you've tried your best to achieve the best out of yourself, and still nothing is happening. And this is causing you to have worries and anxiety. Okay, it's a dark card, but okay, let's pick some cards to see what that is. Nine of Wands. Whatever it is, I have to say it will be in the month of April. It will be reaching the end of it, because you have Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands. So 9 is a number that's close to 10. So something is about to be completed. There's an end of a cycle coming. Okay, here you are being tired. You have fulfilled so many things. However, you're tired because you've finally reached whatever you've been hoping for. Let me pick another one. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm sensing that you know what you have to do. I'm sensing that you know where you have to reach, which direction you have to go, but you're unable, because of all this background situation, you're unable to make a choice and to take a risk. So this is your energy again. This is an energy saying, will I do it? Will I not? Should I go on? Should I speak? Should I stay still? Should I wait? This is your energy. You're not moving on. You're not making a choice. And another one, the last one, Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups for me is a card that, yes, it means that someone is leaving, but I'm sensing that for this situation, this is the situation leaving you, okay? This is an energy I'm picking up that you will have to go through this, okay? But then again, you will find a way to reach your goal, to reach your target, to see what it is that you have to manage, and you will eventually make a decision and move on. And maybe you will be moving on, with not as much. You will not have gained as much as you've wanted to. Okay, you will not be that victorious, because this guy here is a bit sad, and he's decided to move away. So if this is the case, this energy is moving out in the month of April. Okay. Okay, let me just pick a few clarifiers. The decks are shuffled quite for some time. I'm not going to shuffle again just to save time. I will pick two clarification cards for the Nine of Swords. Okay. So for the Nine of Swords, why is the Nine of Swords here? I'm getting the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, wow. You have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords in this deck, as you can see, this is punishment. You're punished. Okay, so the Eight of Swords is here. Let me pick another one. And the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles for this specific deck, it means being jealous. So the story we are getting here now is that you're having sleepless nights because you've been punished for something. So maybe something has happened in your love life or in your job and you were punished at the end. Something changed, and this change, the change that came through, left you totally disappointed. You were expecting something else and you feel as if you were punished. And the Six of Pentacles is envy. It is, you have low self-esteem and you're jealous. You have low self-esteem and you're jealous. So maybe this is something has happened in your life. So I am picking up someone was responsible for this. Let me just put one clarifier for this one. Six of Cups. Six of Cups for this deck is definitely has to do with past time issues. So something has happened, something that has to do with your past. Maybe a past relationship or a past issue in your job. This also has to do with being childish, acting childish, being not that mature. So maybe things you did in the past. Let me get another one, and the last one. Okay, Two of Swords in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. This means divorce for this deck. Okay, so I'm picking up now that there was a huge change because of you being immature, let's say, or because of somebody being immature. There was a huge change. There was a divorce, let's say. There was a disagreement that it was no way you could reach an agreement. Okay, it was very serious disagreement, and you got sleepless nights and very anxiety. You're depressed and you have anxiety because of the Eight of Swords, because you were punished. Maybe you weren't deserving such kind of a punishment. It's not worthy for you. And you have a Six of Pentacles. Again, if you see at the card, the Six of Pentacles, yeah, it's jealousy. I'm picking up that something has happened. Something has happened. And all this situation has caused you were stuck to the situation, okay? You knew where you had to go. You were stuck and you didn't want to risk it and you didn't want to move on. You knew that you had to move on and to leave someone, maybe that someone you loved too much, or a job that you wanted too much. And finally, because of all this situation, maybe a third party situation, I'm not sure. I cannot tell. It's different for everyone. You had to leave. You decided to leave. And I'm sensing this is for the best. So if this is what has happened, if this is what's about to happen for the month of April, be aware that your cards are giving you a positive outcome at the end. Because also number 8, when you're deciding to move on and to change your life and to make the next step and take a risk, this is always for the better and for the best of yourself. So I'm sensing this is a karmic lesson for you, Virgo, out there. So do take this lesson. Thank you very much for watching.